The following contest is set for one fall, and it is for the Versus Pro Heavyweight Championship. Introducing the challenger. Weighing in at 240 pounds, hailing from Conifer, Colorado, he is Bruce Rogers!
And here he is, making his way from Conifer, Colorado, just outside the Denver area, Bruce Rogers. 6 feet 4 inches tall. You heard RJ say he's about 240. Low close to 250. And then he's back again. Right now, currently in Colorado. He's a big man, and you can see his reputation precedes him as there are already some Bruce Rogers fans in the building.
And his opponent. Hailing from Sexy Beach, he is the best looking champion in professional wrestling. He is the defending Versus Pro Heavyweight Champion, Ricky Mandel!
Sarah looked like she was still feeling some of the side effects of her match in the triple threat. But nonetheless, Versus Pro Studios champion is here to defend against Bruce Rogers.
Oh! From behind!
The champ attacking his challenger before the bell rings.
And that might be one of the things you have to do to get an advantage on Bruce Rogers, especially when you are Ricky Mandel. Ricky Mandel is not usually at a size disadvantage here in Versus Pro.
Big rake of the back by the champ on the big fella. Now the champ is giving away some size here. Huge hip toss.
Ricky on a good day goes about...
Oh, double hook toss.
Ricky
My goodness.
Ricky on a good... No, you're fine. Ricky on a good day goes about 215 or so. Bruce Rogers, as I said, 250. He's got 35, 40 pounds on the man. That is going to be a huge advantage.
And the champ rolling out for a breather here. But Bruce is right on him, right after him outside. Bruce is going to help him take a seat. No, he's going to get him back into the ring with a little help.
I was going to say he brought Ricky face to face with the canvas.
Referee getting the guys back in here. Of course, Bruce has to win inside the ring, so it's a good move on his part to do that.
Exactly.
Bulldog for a cover. New champion possibly. Only a 2 count.
And Bruce Rogers is definitely a very qualified, very accomplished wrestler. He was a wrestler in high school. He played football in high school. He's been an athlete
Cover
his entire life. But the one chink in Bruce Rogers' armor that I have noticed over the years is he cares a little too much about what the fans think. We saw a little bit of it earlier when he sent Ricky to the outside trying to get the crowd behind him and everything, and that has cost him before. It could cost him here.
Well, we'll see what happens. Standing drop kick by the champ after Bruce missed his. Stomp to the midsection by the champ.
And Rogers is getting beaten by Ricky so hard, the studs on his bracelet are starting to fall off.
Yeah. Welcome to the neighborhood.
Yeah. Yep.
Ricky now hangs him up on that second rope. Ricky letting go on the count of 4.
It was a beautiful day in Mr. Rogers' neighborhood, and then he moved that neighborhood to Sexy Beach.
Bruce Rogers now firing back in that midsection. Now one up to the jaw. Side of his face has Ricky hanging in the corner now. Referee getting him out of the corner. Reversal now. The big man chest first into the opposing corner. My goodness, what a head of steam he had going face first.
He really did. Great job there, Ricky. Come on, Ricky. Don't do it, kid. You do not want that, Ricky, man. You do not want that smoke from Ricky.
Stay focused on the ring. You don't want to take your eyes off the prize, right?
You
Works
definitely
both
don't.
ways.
It definitely works both ways. You're right, but for anyone who thinks that they can step foot in a ring, don't. And these people need to be applauding their champion.
For a cover to retain, only a 2 count.
And that was a great show of strength there. And the fans here didn't appreciate it. We have a once-in-a-lifetime athlete in front of us in Ricky Mandel, and these peons can't appreciate it.
They will figure out who to root for. 4 count, the referee trying to break it. The boot was a little under the chin. Let's see, referee admonishing him. Of course, it is champ's advantage if he gets DQ'd.
If he gets DQ'd, he still keeps the belt. I was about to say, you threaten Ricky with a disqualification. That's not much of a threat. My man still gets to keep the championship.
Up and over, sunset flip, but Ricky's holding on. Referee gets rid of his hands for a cover. Oh, my goodness.
Do that.
Clothesline.
If wrestlers can't put hands on referees, referees can't put hands on wrestlers.
Well, he didn't technically. Technically, he didn't. He kicked the rope. He never touched Ricky.
He kicked Ricky's arm, and even then, you tell Ricky to let go of the rope. You don't kick the rope. You don't force him to do anything.
Referee's in charge. Referee's in charge. Tired of the short-handed tactics by the champ. Nonetheless, a boot to the face, the eyes of the challenger.
What underhand tactics by the champ? All I see is the man who is at the top of his game.
Well, what is that right now? We got a knee to the throat as he's using leverage, using your word of the day, using the bottom rope.
Exactly. He used leverage. He is able to do that.
Illegally, as the referee applied the count to under his
It's only illegal
throat.
after 5.
Oh, I see.
It's legal for 4 seconds.
Rear chin lock now applied by the champ.
Yeah, come on, Ricky. You can't breathe, you can't fight. Take the air out of him, Ricky. Come on.
I will agree that you got to get the big fella down and keep him down when you're giving away a size advantage. He's got to keep Bruce down, but we'll see. Meantime, he's back to a vertical base. The crowd back behind him. A couple of elbows giving separation. Off the rope. Duck under now by Bruce. Duck under yet again. Here he comes. Using his momentum, Ricky sends him to the outside.
And I am not going to question their appreciation of Bruce Rogers. Bruce Rogers is a man who deserves any appreciation he gets.
Referee checking on Bruce.
But the lack of appreciation for Ricky Mandel is something I take huge issue with.
We talk about using rules, no rules. Why does he have a turnbuckle in his hand?
It fell off. He's trying to let the referee know it fell off, and now the referee has to go recover it. He's removing it from the ring so it is no longer a hindrance or an obstacle.
Well, now that corner is exposed dangerously. We'll see how it's used, if at all. My goodness, the champ brings Bruce in very well over the top rope.
Almost a 3 count. And yes, you're right. It is dangerously exposed. I apologize. I keep talking over you.
No worries, man.
You're right.
It could backfire, though.
It could. It's dangerously exposed through no fault of Ricky's own.
No, well, we'll see. Meantime, he's trying to use it right now. Bruce stops him 3 times. Couple of shots now to the midsection. Creates separation. Bruce off the rope. A back elbow by the champ. Going for a cover to retain.
Almost 3.
2 again.
That would have been 3 for any other opponent, but Bruce Rogers definitely is showing his tenacity and inner fortitude.
Chef's not liking the count. The champ not liking the count here. A little frustration now by the champ. Into the corner now. What does the champ have in mind? Shot to the top of the head by the champ.
Right, and Bruce Rogers may be on his feet, but his eyes and his brain are not all there right now. And Ricky Mandel is firmly firmly in control.
Let's see what's got coming across here. Too much time, though, giving Bruce an opportunity, perhaps. Met with, oh my, met him with 2 boots to the chest to take him down, stopped him dead in his tracks. Both wrestlers are down, and now we're going to get the 10 count start.
You can't do that. You're supposed to let Ricky have his moment. Ricky was showing the women what they were missing, and then Bruce Rogers just kicks Ricky in the face. Why?
Why? Because he wants to be champion, that's why.
But he was in the corner. You're not allowed to do anything in the corner. You said it earlier.
Oh, you can do stuff, just nothing illegal. There's nothing illegal about what he did. In the meantime, they're trading blows back and forth right in the middle of the ring. Bruce.
And you do not want to get into a fist fight with Bruce Rogers. Bruce Rogers will win that fist fight 99 times out of 100.
Huge standing drop kick by the challenger. My goodness.
And hit Ricky right in the face with that drop kick. That
Has
is a
him up.
lot of height.
Power slam. For cover, new champion. Only a 2 count. Bruce now showing a little frustration as well on the count.
Well, I mean, if both wrestlers are frustrated with the count, that means the count has been fair and balanced. Props to the referee.
What does the challenger have in mind here? He's got him set up.
Ricky using those educated knees. He knows where he is at all times. Beautiful savate kick.
For a cover to retain. Here we go. Wow, 2 9/10, man. Referee almost hit the mat, but he didn't. The champ frustrated with that. Let's see what he does to put him away if he can here. What he's got to do to put him away.
Just take that frustration out on Bruce, champ. Just take it out on Bruce. Don't worry about the referee. Here we go.
Trying to set up dueling neck breakers. Bruce gets,
no.
oh! Bruce with the advantage now. New champion possibly.
Put
Oh,
on the
man.
ropes. He got the toe to the ropes.
Count of 2. The champ breaks the count with a foot, barely getting to the rope, but nonetheless, he got the rope to break it.
By a hair length. That's all Bruce Rogers lost. Oh!
Into that turnbuckle.
And Ricky wins.
The winner of this match, and still versus Pro Heavyweight Champion, Ricky Mandel.
There you have it. Ricky Mandel retains that turnbuckle. Finally came into play.
The turnbuckle that fell off. I know what you're trying to imply here.
I'm not trying to imply it. I'm stating it.
It fell off. Ricky removed it from the ring so no one would trip over it. It's unfortunate that his head hit the turnbuckle, yes, but that is how things happen.
Well, all I know at this point, Bruce Rogers, great showing today. I hope to see more.